I'm joined right now by our very own Charlie Gasparino, who's got some breaking news for us right now. He's getting reports that an anti-Paul Ryan PAC has been formed. Where's this coming from? What you hearing, Charlie?
I'm getting this from donors that gave money to Donald Trump, who, as we are talking right now, are getting canvassed by people that purport to be part of an anti-Paul Ryan PAC and want to raise money from these donors to fund this PAC to do what they claim is transparency, create some transparency. That word was used in the solicitation.
So here's the war within the party that we've all been talking about.
I think I'm giving you the micro version here. The macro version is the civil war inside the Republican Party is now reaching a fever pitch where you have Trump supporters and maybe even advocated by Donald Trump. We don't know that. I have not. We've got calls into the Trump campaign. Often these PACs are separate, you know, very arm's length. Sometimes they're less arm's length than others. But, you know, Donald Trump has made no bones about his displeasure with Paul Ryan after Paul Ryan's reaction to the entertainment, whatever that tape was, Access Hollywood tape, and the contents of that, and didn't campaign with him. So there's a big war going on between those two. That today it's boiling to
so what's the goal here, though? To discredit Paul Ryan and to discredit sort of establishment Republicans?
Well, listen, here's the thing. Donald has a very bad temper. My guess is he's being really specific in this. They're going after Paul Ryan. Now, Paul Ryan, we should point out, had I think a Tea Party challenger for his, he's up this year. He's got nominal Democratic opposition in his. He's got a safe seat, so to speak. But I think they're gonna raise money for the future. And I will say this though, and this is where it becomes a kind of interesting business issue. I think if Donald really wants to go to war with the GOP establishment, he should think about the business implications going forward.
Oh, well, I've said that all along. Yeah. I mean, you always thought that, he maybe was doing this for publicity, et cetera. I'm like, this is not the kind of publicity you really want, because it's going to hurt your brand if you don't win.
Not before. I think going nuclear against the GOP establishment, which basically, these are people that go,
that are going to approve your next deal.
Yeah, approve your next deal. Rent out your Trump, apartments. Go to Mar-a-Lago. He's going to kill himself. And by the way, if he loses, which is, I think if you look at the polls now, he's probably going to lose. And it's, and it's a shame. We'll get into that. Why that is.
If you look at that electoral map, I think they're putting her at 308.
Okay, so if you think about that,
all you need is 270.
And he wants to start a Donald Trump TV network. Well, guess what private equity firm is going to finance that? Because you do need that. Who's going to advertise on that? I'm telling you, he's playing with fire with his kids' business future, not just his. He made his money.
Well, interesting news. Charlie Gasparino reporting exclusively that according to his sources, there is now a super PAC.
They're being called. Listen, they're being called.
Designed to try and destroy Paul Ryan.
They're being called, no doubt.